How easy is it to move out here?
Medium.
Medium rare.
I'll answer for the group. It depends.
Can I do the thing?
Yeah.
Wait.
Hi besties!
Hi besties!
Hi besties!
Welcome
Hello.
back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Ailish. It is lovely to meet you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today I am joined with...
Jake, you probably know me.
And Bradley, you probably don't know me.
We have just done a video over on Brad's channel, which I highly recommend you watch, mainly because it's going to be very, very cool to watch.
Can you tag it in the video?
It will be here, okay? So,
Thank you.
So please go ahead and like, subscribe, comment. This guy has just hit 3,000 subscribers, which is fantastic. And
Ooh, it's only taken
And
2 years.
His content's fantastic.
So
That's actually part of the reason why we moved in. Big
yeah, Brad's content really sold us on Dubai. So we're doing a bit of a Q&A. I popped a Q&A box on my story, and this one is about the lifestyle living in Dubai, and we're gonna have a Q&A on Brad's channel that is about working in Dubai, and the link will be here. The other link was to do with another video.
Too many links.
Oh wait, sorry guys. Biggest
Cut.
What did you put up with?
question number 1 is biggest culture shocks.
Oh.
These are raw reactions, by the way. Like, we have not. This is the first time we're hearing it.
Biggest culture shock.
Has anyone got an answer ready? You?
The weekend, however, the weekend has changed. One of the biggest culture shocks moving here was that the weekend was Friday, Saturday to accommodate for the Islamic Holy Day, which was on a Friday. However, they have now moved their weekend to Saturday, Sunday with a half day on Fridays to accommodate economy and like growth.
When 4.5 years ago, when it was Ramadan, you were not allowed to eat in public. You were not allowed to eat in public, drink in public, smoke in public, even chew gum. You'd get fined and you get told off and move on. And even so that was 4.5 years ago. Then about 3 years ago, you went to the mall and they'd barrier off the food court so people can't see into you eating.
Oh, sure.
And now it's just free for all. You can eat, you can drink, everything. So it's really changed over 4 years.
Well, last year was the first year that they didn't shutter restaurants.
Yeah.
I think, like, obviously it's interesting, and I'm not really going to submit an opinion on it because I don't have an opinion.
But that's crazy that you went from
Yes.
having it as it was, and our first Ramadan last year was like totally. I was
normal,
I'm ready. I'm wearing, because I wore full length. Because normally it's totally fine to just wear your normal clothes with your arms out and everything in everywhere apart from government buildings or places of worship. And I was like, because it's Ramadan, I'm going to wear a long sleeve jumper and leggings to the mall to be more respectful during Ramadan. People in shorts, crop tops. I was like, what?
Yeah, that was a real big shock.
How is it there with people's religions? Is there any discrimination ever that we have received?
This is one of the most religiously free places I've ever been. Obviously there's so many different types of people. Like, I'd say obviously half of everyone's got a completely different religion to the other, and no one.
Everyone lives in harmony.
It's really nice.
It's weird, like especially coming from like England, where
there's no friction or anything.
There's problems and friction between all these different people and cultures and things. You come here and everyone's just chilling, enjoying their life, getting on. Like it's a nice environment.
Learning about each other and being excited to learn about your differences and maybe learn from another culture or religion. So.
Yeah, I think it boils down to the native kind of religion would be Islam. And because you're coming here to work, you're obviously respectful, and I think the type of people that are open to work here just are in anyway.
Yeah.
And then as a result, because you're wanted here, they're happy to have you.
Do you pay taxes in Dubai? I have heard that there is no taxes.
You would be correct.
Ding ding ding.
Yeah. So the only tax there is value-added tax, VAT, and that's only on services. Goods and services.
How many years do you think you're going to live in Dubai? I'll start with Brad.
Well, like as I said, I've done like 4.5, 5 years already.
That was a different video.
A different video.
Oh. I've done 4.5 or 5 years. But I'd say I don't see myself living here forever, but I do see myself here for another 2, 4, 5, 6 years. Like,
5, 10, 15, 20 minutes.
I don't know. Once the time comes, I am very open to the idea of moving somewhere else.
But
Keeping it as a base?
let me ask you, would you live here part-time? Would you have an apartment or a villa?
No, I don't think so, but I would definitely come back to visit friends because I've got so many friends out here, but I don't think I'd be based here. I think I'd be based in London.
Ooh,
interesting.
controversial.
Yeah.
Love that.
So
Okay,
Brad
you can
chooses
stay
tax.
you can stay in our spare bedroom and we'll stay in your spare
There you
bedroom.
go. Oh,
Love that.
There we go. That works out.
Yeah, we are happy to.
Yeah,
we don't have a time limit.
We're
but
flowing with it. Yeah, we're seeing what life throws at us.
Where does the best takeout in Dubai? What's your favourite
Oh,
delivery
What
food?
delivery?
This is for Mike.
my
Viewers, this is tough. Besties, sorry, besties. This is tough. Besties.
Yeah, besties.
Well, what are we
Is
talking?
it wrong of me to say McDonald's?
Yes, very wrong. You can't go with McDonald's.
It's so cheap, so reliable. It'll get to you very quick.
It tastes always the same. Obviously, anywhere in the world, apart from in Japan, I had a teriyaki McChicken.
Very
and it was-
nice.
Oh, they do in McArabia.
Have
Oh,
you had
yeah.
the McArabia?
I've never
It's
actually tried
unreal.
it.
It's so
Oh,
nice.
really?
Yeah. It's really good.
Not in general, but there's a place down the road from where you guys have just moved in called Co-Pasta. It is the
Oh.
best pasta. I don't like pasta. I think it's the most boring basic meal you can have. But this pasta is insane. Co-Pasta.
Oh, we walked past it yesterday.
Yeah, you've got to go. It's so good.
But Papa Murphy's Pizza. There you go.
Ooh.
That's just because I've ordered it like 8 times.
Pokey and
Oh,
Co.
yeah, okay.
Pokey
Pokey and
Co.
Co, yeah.
That
So
is 10
that's-
out of 10.
That's
oh my
actually
gosh.
that's got to be my
Yeah.
top.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
damn.
Sorry, I panicked and said pizza. Pizza's nice.
Cost of living, please. What area we both live in and the affordability of both / bills.
Okay.
We've all lived in actually quite a few areas.
Yeah.
So
Well, we both lived in JVC.
Yeah. So that JVC was actually ranked by Arabian Business as one of the most affordable areas to live in as well.
Yeah, so it's a great price. I think it's a great location because you can jump on all the main roads and get out there. They've got big apartments. Like
They haven't got any public transport connections though.
yeah.
So
you have
like
to
with a
be
lot of
driving.
Dubai, yeah, you need to drive. Whereas the main areas, Marina, downtown, Palm, you don't necessarily have to drive. Really, really rough kind of guidelines. 1 bed in JVC, like a decent 1 bed, you're looking around 50 to 65k, give or take.
Per year. So the way that rent works here is it's in technically one check. You can pay monthly, but when we say like 50, 65k, that's for the entire year, and it's in dirham.
Also, here they actually use checks, like physical written checks, which is really funny.
Yeah,
And in
that's
the
great
marina?
if you cancel the contract. They rip it up and they have to send you a video of them ripping it up, and a picture of it is brilliant. I got this random video of this guy in a bank like, I'm breaking up your check. I'm like, okay, I trust you.
So what is the
that's good.
average rent in the marina?
Ooh, I mean, for me, I do something like I sublet from someone, so it's a bit weird, but that's about 5,500, 6,000 dirham a month, but that's month to month, which suits me. I know some people that pay like 4,500 a month to share with other people, and I also know people that pay 9 or 10k a month to have their own 2-bed place in Marina. I mean, you probably got more of an idea on price, but I'd say somewhere between like 5 and 7 is like a rough.
A month.
Yeah, a month. That 5 to 7,000 dirham.
We don't live in a 1 bed, but just to keep the comparisons nice and even, for a 1 bed in downtown, minimum you're looking around 75, up to 100. Yeah. So the downtown and the Palm are the most expensive, closely followed by the Marina, and then JVC's kind of one of the better value areas.
Is it expensive to live in Dubai? Where would you compare it to?
It depends on what you're talking about.
I feel like anywhere you can live expensive and you can live cheap. Like you can go and shop in Lulu here, which is like I don't know, Asda or something, where it's like cheaper.
Cheaper than that.
Yeah, cheaper than Asda. But then there's also Waitrose, and the price is like double what it is back home.
It's as truly as expensive as you want to make it. It's not expensive to live here. You can live here on a budget of, say, 7 to 10k a month.
Dirham.
You should always live within your means.
Yeah.
But it's not. You can definitely come out here and live on a budget and still have a really good time. What your average week looks like in Dubai? We're both very settled here. What does our average week look like? You go.
So my job at the moment, I'm pretty 9 to 5 Monday to Friday, so I have evenings free, but I do something every single evening without fail, whether it's going to the mall, cinema, going out for dinner, going for drinks with friends.
Nice.
Like, I do not stop, and I don't know how I do it.
And neither do I.
Like, it's crazy. Or like making videos and content and stuff, or shooting photos. Like, I don't know how I do it. But yeah, I like that lifestyle, and Dubai really facilitates that because there's always something.
That's
going
like
on.
that's like quintessential what people want to achieve in the Dubai lifestyle.
It's 24/7. If you want to go out at 3 a.m. and go and get a coffee, there's definitely somewhere to do that. Like, really.
Literally, well,
Lots of 24/7 Starbucks.
Yeah, we went to the cinema the other day, and I think it finished. Why were we in downtown at like 2 a.m?
Why were we in downtown that early?
Early? That's late.
Well,
yeah, late. Well,
Well,
for
early.
us it's early.
Yeah.
It's closer to when we wake up
What?
than it would be.
That's
We were on
mad.
the way back from the Palm. Anyway, we came back it was later than.
Oh my gosh, yes. It was a Thursday night, so it wasn't even the weekend, and we were driving back from the Palm at 2 a.m. in the morning, and it was heaving.
Yeah,
there was
literally.
so many people.
It was busier than it is now. Wild.
Crazy.
It wasn't New Year's Eve, was it?
No, it was literally like
Yes.
this. Like it was Tuesday just gone, Thursday just gone.
Thursday just gone. Yeah.
Thursday just gone.
People are like
Mental.
nocturnal here. I think that comes back to like the summer, because the summer's so hot. You don't start your day until the afternoon, and then it goes into like AM
Well,
instead. Well,
if you
not.
can,
Yeah.
What's your average week like?
Like I'm probably the worst one to ask for this. Like I have a set schedule, so I'll
I
wake
guess
up.
It's kind of us.
Yeah, I mean, well, I don't know.
Okay,
My work life's
should we do it
completely
together?
different. Yeah, so we wake up at 5:30. We'll sit down, have a coffee, watch a bit of TV, wake up for about 20 minutes, get ready, leave the house, ready to head over to the gym around 6:15.
This is completely different to my life.
Then we'll train for about an hour and a quarter. I'll get changed, and then I'll go straight up to work because we gym in my tower. I'll go straight up to work, and then Ailish will go down to the car, and then that's where our days separate. So your day?
I come back, have breakfast, sit down to work at the computer until lunchtime, have lunch, again sit down at the computer till about 5, 7, depends how busy I am that day. Some days I will go and work remotely from a cafe, and then it gets to dinner time when Jake comes home, but what Jake does in his day is...
Yeah, so I'll go up to the office and I'll start off with my admin. I'll normally just catch up on my to-do list from the day before, starting today, things I need to get done, people I need to call, etc. If I have any meetings, just like my day will already be planned, but just kind of filling in the blanks. And that can take anywhere from 15 minutes to an hour. But and then I'll start working on my general work. I'm not going to go into it too much, but you know, lots and lots of calling. Most of my job is calling and messaging and talking to people. And then I'll always have lunch at my desk. So I'll just kind of work through lunch, working on properties again, speaking to people, finding stuff for people. In the afternoons, I'll either be looking for a very specific type of property, out viewing, out meeting people, in a meeting, learning about different things to help me in my job. It really does vary. So yeah, I'll typically tend to work until, in the office, I'll tend to work or out viewings until around 6:30, 7. And then I'll come back, I'll let Ailish know I'm coming, and then we'll have dinner together, and then I'll probably keep working until like 8:30, 9. And then at the minute, we sit down with a Horlicks after we've showered.
I play Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing, and then I'll probably do some little bits that are left over from the day.
And on the weekend, we meal prep. Such different lives.
Yeah, we have one day a week. Two, actually, bear with us. On Fridays we go wild. Fridays is takeaway day.
Whoa, one takeaway a week.
Oh no, this is about like on Saturday, but this is a lie. Friday through Sunday is takeaway time.
Yeah, well, we don't mean to. We've started making breakfast now.
You do not want to see my delivery.
It's a platinum member.
It's literally, it's 1 or 2 every
shareholder.
single day.
That's
That should
crazy.
be.
Now we're into the quick fire section because we realised we're taking too long and we're losing light.
Wow.
So we have 5 seconds to answer the question. No, we've just got to answer very quickly.
Right,
We're just
let's
going to
go.
rattle through questions. Get some questions.
Oh, I'll
up
get
as well.
questions as well.
How easy is it to move out here?
Medium.
Medium rare.
Nah,
Medium. that was too quick. That was too fast.
An answer for the group. It depends. If you have family, kids, dog, car, relatively difficult. If you don't, and you just live in a flat that you rent, very, very easy.
Yeah, it's easier than you think. How did you move out all of your things?
I was quite lucky. I had extra baggage and I just took 2 or 3 suitcases and that was it. I didn't have a lot of stuff.
We overloaded ours, yeah.
We had
Yeah.
4 big suitcases.
We do that every time just to bring food back now.
Are working hours / days the same as the UK?
No.
You work a lot more, you work a lot harder, but you're rewarded for it.
Yeah. And also, working on the weekends is like a given here. In the UK, everyone's like,
Yeah.
Is it easy to meet new friends in Dubai?
yes.
Very easy. Like Jake DM'd me on Instagram, never met him, we went out for a drink. and
No
now-
regard for stranger danger,
Yeah.
straight out for a drink,
Yeah.
and we
It's
loved it.
safe as anything. You can go and meet anyone. If you go with a group to a bar, that group interacts with another group. You meet everyone. You're all friends. It's
At
easy.
brunches and stuff, you literally you just make friends in the most random place. Everyone's in the same boat.
Yeah, everyone's on their own out here, so
Yeah.
you end up talking to people. It's easy.
How did you know where to look for a job?
You got offered yours, didn't you?
I got offered my job.
So you can
yeah.
get recruited?
Yeah, you can get recruited.
All the portals as well. To be honest, if you join, there's a group called Brits in Dubai.
Yeah, best
Um, you can literally just say, how do I get a job in?
Or just
Real
LinkedIn.
estate.
If
LinkedIn
you look at
network.
your sort of industry, go on LinkedIn, find the companies, message the companies. You just keep hounding them until someone replies.
I'd say LinkedIn is probably the primary social media,
Yeah.
apart from Instagram.
Yeah.
Or message a company on Instagram.
Jake has some quick fire questions as a surprise.
Yeah. So how financially prepared did you need to be to move from the UK? Which is a really good question.
Very good question.
I was really lucky. My accommodation was provided. I got paid the day I landed. I didn't have to worry about
Whoa.
anything. It was super simple, but that was a good big company.
And also
if
you
you're
may
talented,
sorted it out.
Yeah.
and if you're recruited, you're probably going to be fine. If you're
Yeah.
coming out here with a job, I would say to be on the safe side and you don't want any financial stress, that's the worst thing that you could have.
Yeah.
Probably have
In life.
£10,000 in the bank account.
Yeah.
that'll keep going.
Regardless of what job you have, if you're salaried, you'll be absolutely fine as long as you don't go mad.
But you just want to have that rainy day fund. You want to have a safety net to fall back on.
How did you select your flat? So I am very fortunate to work in downtown. I love downtown. I spend all my time going into different layouts. So we actually had a very short list of
Ailish approved apartment.
Ailish approved apartment. But because just a bit of context, in towers, like really tall towers, it will be the same kind of footprint on every level. So there's always going to be the same size apartment, shape, etc. I couldn't find any of them, and it took me about 2.5 months and looking, and we ended up just calling an agent to see if we could view this because I knew it was a good tower. It looked like it had a good view, and it was just one of those hidden gems, like non-standard layout.
Well, this is my first time here today, and I was like, wow, this is an amazing apartment.
We're really happy with it.
Yeah, fell in
Yeah.
love. And
Everything happens for a reason.
How do you select your apartments? How do you find them?
I don't know. I want something quite specific because I like to do month to month instead of locking into a whole year contract. But that's super hard to find, and you end up paying a bit more.
Yeah.
But so that really limits me. There's only a couple places in Marina that will do that. So I usually narrow it down and then.
But how do you do that? Like, what are the channels that you use? To get
I'm on a
there?
load of Facebook groups. Like if you just type in like apartments in Dubai or like in Marina, there's all these very specific groups, like really specific, like one tiny area or anything, and people always post something, and you can find it that way. But also.
That's for your specific type.
Yeah, that's that specific type.
Because
Because
everybody needs something different.
Yeah.
And like if you're going to do something similar to what we did, for example, like that's how my job works. So we have on our website Allsop and Allsop. You just, if you're looking to rent somewhere for the year, you just go on there and then look at what's available. So that's how to find your partner.
That is all of our lifestyle questions.
Woo.
And thank you so much for watching the video, tuning in today. If you liked it, leave a like please, leave a comment who your favourite person is, Jake or Brad. Let's create
create a divide.
yeah, let's create some friction, some arguments here. And love you all so much. See you in the next video.
Bye,
Bye.
besties.
Bye.
Have a great day.
Cool.
Gang signs for the boys.
Bye.